Alrighty, so that worked out rather well. Now what we want to look at is we want to think about who we want to attack. So let's look at the races situation. The best targets are generally ones that are a little bit weak because you can devour their planets, but also ones that won't cause you to lose the game by attacking. So what immediately jumps out to me here is the Mercians. They're significantly lower in total power. They're low in pop. They only had 4 votes in that council election. If we look at their tech, well, I need to get an update on their tech. I'm slightly behind here, but their tech is not very good. As of a couple turns ago, they do have a class 5 planetary shield. I believe I traded with them for that, but so they have 8 points of shielding. That's decent, but look at their, they also have stingers now. So they have slightly better, they actually have decent weapons here. Their ship-to-ship weapons are not very good, though. Let's just look quickly and see if anyone else is weaker. The humans could also be a good target, too. They also have stingers now. See, the humans are allied with the Bullrathi, though, which makes them a less appealing target. They have less in the way of shielding, so they would be a little bit weaker. I don't really want to fight the Bullrathi. They're the strongest of the AIs. They're also very hard to invade because of their huge ground combat bonus. Makes them not a great target to go after. The Klakons would not be the worst target either. Now let's see, they've got class 5 planetary, class 6 deflectors. What do they have in the way of weapons? Ooh, they have, okay, so the Klakons have a major weakness here. They have almost nothing in the way of missiles. Look at this, they only have Hyper-Vs. They have decent shielding, but they only have Hyper-Vs. So that means they're actually a good target to go after. Plus they also have auto repair special. So I think, methinks we might be looking at targeting the bugs. Methinks we might want to go after the bugs. Plus they also have attacked me already. Yeah, we got that attacking coming to FICO, which does not need more than 50 bases. And I've got this, yeah, see, like, they're also looking to attack me. How about this planet, Omicron? Now, they do have 29 bases there. Is there a softer target? That's actually a lot of bases. How about Creus here? Ooh, okay. Only 19 bases. A smaller planet, relatively close to me. Let us get a couple more of these ships. I've got 2 more incoming here. How many of these will I need? Against Hyper-Vs, I don't need that many, actually. Yeah, against Hyper-Vs, I don't need that many. Oh, okay. Well, here's the one thing. They do have this humongous fleet here. I need to wait for this fleet to move somewhere. Let's watch this fleet, and when it moves away, we'll look into hitting this planet. We'll check that out. So that'll be the plan right now. We'll look into, wait for this to move away. Alternately, we can go after the Mercians. Actually, the Mercians would be a pretty soft target, too. Oh, wait, they only have 13 bases here. 13 bases is not a lot, and they do not have a death fleet in the way that the Klakons do. So does this mean for the upteenth millionth time that I should be going after the kitties? I mean, you know, it's nice that they have stingers, but if they only have 13 bases, it's not that scary. They only have 10 at the next planet. Are we in interesting times? Not really, because I'm not in any danger. It's just really a matter of thinking how many shots I need to get through to blow up their stuff. And how many points of shielding do they have again? 8 points of shielding. Kitty is just an easy target after all. Anyway, let's wait a turn and see what the moment brings. All right, so here comes the humans. I don't know what they're doing with this. All right, an ion cannon. What are they thinking? All right, they're not really thinking, are they? They can't possibly think that this is going to work. Yeah, that was not a good... I mean, small ships are relatively disposable, but they still lost 400 of them and gained absolutely nothing, so I don't know what all that was about. Alright, there's that attack still coming on Centauri, and... oh, okay, so we've got the Klakon Death Fleet. Alright, so the Klakon Death Fleet is incoming. That means that Creus is relatively unprotected. So now is the time to strike. Also, now's the time to beef up my defenses. I don't know what's on these ships, but I'm going to stack up as many bases as I can get. Planets Palladia. Alright, I should be able to get close to 70 bases by the time they get there. I actually don't think this stack can hurt me because I don't think the dagger has anything on it, but it's possible they could have like a fusion bomb on there, so just in case, we'll be safe. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. How many more turns until they hit Centauri? 2 more turns. That should be pretty safe, though. Alrighty, so how many of these ships do I have here? 6. And I think I have more ships incoming. Yeah, I've got ships incoming. I need a couple more. Isn't there a ship on its way down? How many of the... Wait, how many do I have? 6. If I could get like 10, I think that would be pretty good. Let's plan an attack from about 5 turns out. Yeah, we'll plan an attack from about 5 turns out. So let's see how... 3 turns. I'm going to start sending pop from planets that are 5 turns away, because I want to time it so I hit with the ships and the invaders on the same turn. Alrighty, so let's do this. Lan should be roughly 5 turns out, right? Nope, only 4 turns out. Wow, I can send pop from anywhere. All right, well we'll plan for 4 turns out then. I think I can get close to 10. So I've got a ship coming out here in 2 turns. This ship's coming out in 1 turn. That'll get me up to 8. And wait, where's the other? 2. I thought I had 1 more planet building these. Oh, I do. It's the rich planet up here. Palladio just finished 1. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so we'll plan for an attack in 4 turns then. Let's do that. And let me just check to see if there's anything that's changed. No, they still only have Hyper-V. Still only have Hyper-Vs. Yes, I did know that you can do that with the equals key. I have heard that as well. So, 4 turns out to Creus. And how much do I want to send? This planet is what size? 105? Creus. 15 million. It won't all grow back in 1 turn. Fortunately, I'm researching cloning, which will make this a lot easier. Is that 4 turns? No. Okay, so that's 3 turns. Zingara. Should be 4 turns as well. 20 million from Creus. It'll take 2 turns to grow back, but we want to hit with a lot of pop on the first turn. That's 3 turns as well. Wow, I do have good speed. That's also 3 turns. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot that are 3 turns away, and that's probably too small. Okay, well I'll just continue sending more next turn. Yeah, the Clacons are just buzzing around all over the place. All right, there's cloning. That's nice. So cloning is really helpful for the Silicoids because they just grow so slowly. It allows you to regrow pop much easier. And I'm going to take, so normally you would take advanced soil enrichment. Advanced soil is awesome, but the Silicoids cannot use advanced soil, so I have to take plus 50. Normally I would definitely want advanced soil enrichment, but the Silicoids are a unique case. Alright, so again, to Creus, 3 turns out now. I can actually probably regrow this now, or close to it. Now that I have cloning, it's much cheaper to grow these people. Yeah, that planet should build more bases. Sidon, up here to Creus, 3 turns. The reason why you send pop is to take over the planet, not just blow it up, but actually invade and conquer the planet. I'll talk more about invasions when we get up there. Alright, Zingara is almost done regrowing its pop. Lan should be the same way. Yeah, I don't need to waste spending there. Rigel to Creus, same thing. Should be able to grow that back with cloning now. Chryslan, is that 3 turns or 2? That's also 3 turns. I can send a big old 25 million. There is a cap on how much you can grow back. You can only grow back 1/4 of the planet's pop in 1 turn, so there is a cap on it. Alright, Sudak. Although this planet, actually, I want to finish the ship. I want to finish that Polaris, so I'll leave it. And the same thing for Kolthos, I guess. Plus that's 2 turns anyway. Okay, and I think we're good. I'll send more next turn. Hi, Dark Shadow Flare. The way I was able to get the game sound to record was to use GOG instead of using DOSBox. I could never get the sound to work through DOSBox. Now the interesting thing is their attack on me at Palladia is going to hit the same turn I attack them, which is kind of interesting. I didn't quite plan it that way, but see all my population transports heading out? Alright, what's on these designs? Neutral pellet gun. They do have heavy fusion beams on the Rangers. That's, as I said, that's a little bit scary. I think that they have just enough damage to get through my shielding with that. And these are large hull designs, not small. I mean, we still killed them, but... Nice. Oh, the Bullrathi have finished off the Darlocks. Well, GG Darlocks. I don't think people are going to be missing them. Nobody really liked the Darlocks. The Silicoids are one of the best. They are the most unique race in the game. They are also widely considered to be one of the strongest. But they are unique in many, many different ways. Alright, so now I should have 10 of these ships. 9. I'm at 9. Okay. That's fine. And I've got 8 here. There's one more about to arrive. Oh, Chrysalan was almost able to finish. Start work on the next one. Sudak. Takrias. It's coming in a turn late, so we'll just leave it be. Kolthos to Krios. 2 turns, 20 million. Should be able to regrow that. What else? FICO. 2 turns, 20 million. I don't know exactly how much I'm sent, but it should be enough to take over this planet. Assuming the attack succeeds, obviously. 2 turns. 15 million. It'll be close to... That'll be close. And Giant, I think, is 1 turn. Yeah. Okay, so attack is incoming next turn. The Mercians, the cats, are widely considered to be the weakest race in the game. Alright, nice. So they currently have no alliances with anyone. That's very good news. Next turn. See all my transports flooding in. Okay, this planet needs to go back to shipbuilding. Chrysalan, yeah, has finished regrowing pop. And wait a minute. Did all these planets finish? Alright, Kolthos is at like needs 1 pop, and then it'll be back at max. Alright, so drop the scouts, send the Polaris forward. How many ships? Alright, they don't have much there. When you send these attacks a number of turns out, you never know exactly if they're going to hit it like the right time or not, but fortunately that seems to have worked. Just one more thing I'm going to check on here. Willow, yeah, now has 17 bases and should be pretty safe, so I'll just have it do research. It's a relatively small planet. Palladia is still the only one getting attacked. It'll have 70 bases. You might ask, well, you know, what's the most number of bases you've ever had? I've had as many as 200 in some cases. I've never gone much over 200, but I have had that many. So let's see. Hopefully this will work out. We shall see. My Scout 2s can't get there in time. Let's see. So the attacks going forward. Do they still have? Yeah. So this should work. They don't have anything in the way of defenses. Sadly, they do have an alliance with the humans. So let me dial up the humans and see if I can get them to break that. Otherwise, the humans will declare war on me. Break alliance with the Klakons. What? Are you kidding? I've honored my past agreements. What agreements did I not honor? Whatever. The bad news is this means that the humans will probably declare war on me, and that'll probably bring everyone else crashing down on me. But I'm not just not that scared. I'm in a really strong, really strong position, so I'm not that worried. I'm actually going to switch this over to espionage, and I will try to steal Improved Robotics 4. They do have armored exoskeleton, but I have a lot of population coming in there. Alright, so let's see how this works. They only have 64 pop. I should be able to take this over. I guess we'll find out, though. Alright, so first battle is Klakons attacking me. Let's see what they have on these designs again. So the little ship has neutral pellet guns. That, as I said, it's too weak. Doesn't really do anything. Heavy fusion beams on here are the only thing that could actually deal damage. Let's just shoot at, they're all speed 1, let's just shoot at the 5800 stack and try to kill as many as possible. I guess I'll fire at the large designs once. Note that I'm not killing them that fast. That's because each missile can only actually kill one ship at a time. So missiles are not as effective against swarms of small ships. Missile bases are not as good, unless you have scatter pack, but I don't have scatter pack, so. I mean, I still killed like 1,000 ships, but you know, it wasn't as good as it could have been. All right, here's the actual attack. So, Talgaloff missiles. Let's see, they've got a whole bunch of the neutral pellet guns. Let's try to get over there, and we want to obviously close to the base as fast as possible. If you do it right, you can sometimes outrun missiles. I don't think I'm going to be able to outrun this group, though. They're only Hyper-Vs, fortunately. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that? They hit and they dealt 40 damage. They did 40 damage. Oh my god. Oh, I told you their bases were weak. The problem is they didn't have strong missiles. They only had Hyper-Vs. Not enough. I'm going to use the wait command. They'll move their ships next to me, and I will fire my lasers at them. Watch. There's the one megabolt cannon. There's another one. And now we'll hit done. It's a new turn. One volley. Two volleys. There goes the ships. And now we'll drop our bombs on the planet. Not bad. I killed 4 bases with the first group. That means we've got enough bombs to kill them. Hold on. If I click on my ship, see that I've got 9 count of fusion bombs. I can use them 10 times and then I'm out. That'll be enough to get through the planet's defenses. Oh, you're gonna try to run away. Well, guess what? Not gonna work, buddy. There we go. Note that my lasers are not able to get through their shielding because they have 11 points of shielding, but they have Hyper-Vs. So Hyper-Vs are not good enough. It's a shame I don't have an auto repair special. I would have taken 0 damage. Oh my god. And yeah. So we have taken out the defenses. Now, can we capture the planet? So they give me the option to bomb the planet. I do not want to bomb the planet. If I do that, I will kill people, but I'll also destroy the factories. So there's sort of 2 ways to attack in Master of Orion. The easier way to attack is just to blow up planets. You establish space superiority over the planet, then you click bomb and you can blow up the planet. It's quick and easy. The downside to that is it's just the planet goes back to being an empty space. Like if you want to take it over, you have to colonize it from scratch. What's harder to do is you gain space superiority over the planet, then you send population and you capture the planet in hand-to-hand combat. Then you get to save the factories, they'll already be there, and you get the chance to capture tech. You get a chance to capture technology. So I will click cancel. Here comes our Marines, 176 Silicoids. This should be enough to take over the planet. I think they have an edge in ground. Okay, so they have an edge in ground combat because they have armored exoskeleton and I only have combat armor. So they're killing my guys much faster than I'm killing their guys, but I think we brought enough to get the planet. I sure hope so. I think we'll have about 30 left when this is over. Okay, or we might not have any left. Come on, don't make me attack again. Wow! Wow! They got so lucky at the end. Oh my god. They have 2 left. I don't know if you saw that, but it was about 20-2, and I think that they rolled every single dice roll in their favor at the end. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'll just send more pop. But it would have been nice to take over the planet that turn, as opposed to having to do it on the next turn. Yeah, but you see they've got an advantage in ground technology. They got an edge in ground technology, so I've had it on the reverse as well. That was a little bit unlucky. That number of people should have been enough to take over the planet. I didn't. I was unlucky on the dice rolls. Now, there's so many dice rolls in combat like that it tends to... it's, you know, the law of large numbers means that if you are, you know, have like a really high sample size, it tends to work out in favor of whoever has the advantage. That said, they won about the last 20 dice rolls in a row, and I think they only had about 70% odds on each one, so it was some ridiculous combination of luck there. Anyway, so I need to send more people, obviously, to this colony to take it over. I can only get them from Gion this turn, but we'll send as many as we can. That's about the most. Actually, that's even more than I can send and regrow in one turn, so dial it down a little bit. That's fine, though. I will send more pop then. No big deal. I should have sent more anyway. I just wasn't 100% certain that I'd be able to make it there. Kolthos can send some too. And of course they declared war, obviously, because I attacked their planet. They declared war. No surprise there. So that was a little bit, as I said, it was a little bit unlucky, but whatever. We're not going for a fastest finish or anything like that. Anyway, so my ships will hold position over Creus, and I will just send more pop. How fast is it from? See, this is only 2 turns as well, but I really don't want to use my ultra-rich planet for population stuff. So poor Kolthos will have to pick up some of the load. Alright, I've got more popping coming from Kolthos, Centauri, and Gion, and I'll continue to send it from those planets. The problem is all my good shipbuilding planets are also very close to Creus. Alrighty. So, round 2. Note that they no longer have their bases. If you look at the planet, they have 2 pop. They still have all their factories, though. Alright, they're running away because they don't want to mess with my ships. And with good reason. Alright, so we're not going to bomb. If I don't capture it this turn... Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, again, I can even give you the odds for this. Okay, they've got plus 20 on their dice rolls. They get plus 5 for being the defender. What are the odds that what odds do they get in each combat round? With plus 25, so... They win about... Their odds of winning each round are right around 70%. 70%. So they just won about 30 in a row at 70%. I'm dead serious. They won something like 30 in a row. It's between 70 and 80% for them to win each round of combat. I'm not exaggerating. It's around that. That's fine, though. We'll just send some more. It's a strategy game. It's not a game of micro or tactics. I actually like the fact that combat is so abstracted in this game. You can't control it in any way. It's just really an issue of numbers. Alright, so just gonna send some more. Putting a nuke on the ship is so I can toggle missiles off and maneuver in combat with them. Alright, here we go again. So by toggling off missiles, I can... Alright, they're actually going to fight this time. Alright, watch. So let's move here and use the wait command. Oh, they've got 2 range shot. Okay, I did not know they had that. Okay, well, we'll move here. They actually got in the first shot. They must have high initiative on that ship. Alright, anyway, well, so much for that. Now I can move here and blow this up. Yeah. Now they're going to run, and with good reason. They don't want to mess with my ships. They'll get away with those little ones, the saber, but that's irrelevant. See, I've got 71 troops on here. Alright, 45 to 3. How many are they going to kill? Yeah, see? That could have happened the last time. That could have happened the last time just as easily, I'm telling you. Alright, so because we captured a planet intact with factories, we pull techs from them. We pulled the fusion beam. That's outdated, but always nice to have. That blaster is also outdated. Oh, there we go. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. That's what we wanted, boys. Auto repair system. Alrighty, so let me talk about auto repair. Auto repair means it's a special you can put on ships. You repair 15% of your total hit points at the end of each turn. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So if they aren't dealing enough damage, you can just take no damage whatsoever because you're healing every single round of combat. That's very nice. And we got another battle computer that's also outdated, but more computer tech is always nice. 4 techs, but we got a big one. We got a very big one. Now I'm sure they're planning on it. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Got a few bogeys incoming to Creus, so we're going to be busy defending Creus for a little while. Alrighty, planets. Creus needs some reserve spending for one. Let's get a little reserve spending, a little tender loving care there. We're going to need to terraform this, and then build factories with the rest. Look at all that. Alrighty. So in other words, it's time to do another redesign. Normally I might wait, but normally I might wait until I had more tech levels or something, but the auto repair special is significant enough that it's worth a design slot on its own. So there's the Polaris. We've got 11 of them. Let's design a new auto repair huge. So same thing. Want the highest level of battle computers, Mark IV, class 5 shields, Zortrium armor. Zortrium giving us 1200 HP. Movement speed of warp 5 engines, combat speed of 3. We're going to take the battle scanner again for the initiative for the attack level, but we're going to stick the auto repair on there. Heals 15% of ships hits a turn. This probably means I won't have quite as many guns on here, but these ships will be a lot harder to kill because they'll be regenerating constantly. So I will try to use them to soak up damage, and I need fusion bombs as well. Around 20. And we'll try to get some more cannons. I hate when I have to click in like just the right spot on screen. Another fusion bomb. And one too many fusion bombs. There we go. I think I'm like one whole space short. And this one I actually can name. So this one is, there you go, Bolt 5. Alrighty, so now my shipbuilding planets need to build those, obviously. So Polaris to Mega Bolt 5. They cost about the same too. And we'll wait until we have more tech to do an upgrade on that. Alright. Kolthos, I will go back to building. Or how much pop? Yeah, I see I still have a lot of pop incoming here. Now, unfortunately, I can't move the fleet forward to attack the next planet just yet. What is the next planet I want to attack? Actually, I think the next one... Well, I don't know if we want to go for... Well, we might want to go for Colden. I mean, you saw those bases didn't do anything. Once I have enough of a fleet to defend Creus and go on the attack, we'll decide where we want to go after that. But, yeah, I think we're good for right now. Alright, what was the other planets? Kolthos and Gion. Gion can keep sending pop. I'll send a few more this turn up there. Just a couple. That'll get it back to full. And we had an attack incoming at Laima this turn. So, I don't know what's on here. It's actually not very scary. Let's just build 3 more bases to update it. What's the difference between Zortrium 1 and Zortrium 2? That's a good question. Let me show the difference here. So, the Type 2 armors will increase your hit points, but they are enormous in terms of size. Like, look. So, Titanium armor is 600 HP. I can take Titanium 2, and that'll give me 900 HP, but look at the size. That eats up 1,000 size. Like, to go to Zortrium, 1,200 HP, it's only 400 space. To go to Zortrium 2, it's 2,000 space. So, it's like, yeah, I can get 1,800 HP, but it eats up so much of the space. The Type 2 armor is almost never worth it. Almost never worth it. Palladia and Kolthos need to change their ships being developed. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That is a good catch. So, what does the racist situation look like? Well, the Klakons don't like me very much. They're allied with the humans and the Mercians, so I'll probably be at war with all of them pretty soon. But that's fine. You know what? I could try to do diplomacy and try to break up that alliance, but it'll be more of a challenge that way, so why not? I have enough pop to block a council vote election. Or wait, races, status. Yeah, see, I've got enough population to block a council vote loss. How much time do I also have? I've also got almost 20 more turns. I should be able to take over some more Klakon planets before then. I really think the next one to go after is probably Colden itself, at least until they get more in the way of missiles. Like, if they don't have missiles, they have 40 bases, but so what? They're firing Hyper-Vs. Like, they're not dangerous. Alright, anyway, here comes their attack at Creus. Hopefully they'll fight. They'll probably run away, though, yeah. See, if you have movement speed of 4, which requires warp 6 engines, you can actually get to them and shoot them before they run away. Or if you have the high energy focus, you can do it too. Oh, nice. Here we go. I wanted to steal computer tech because I'm trying to get their upgraded, what's it called? Improve robotics. Ooh, I can drive a barrier between them and the humans. Let's try that. There, well, never mind. I don't need to steal robotics 4. Now I just got robotics 5. I don't find hyperspace communications to be that useful, personally. I guess I think I would actually rather have ECM. Either one of these will move the tree forward. I would actually rather have Battle Computer 7, but that will not move the tree forward, so I think I'll take one of these two. I think I'll take the jammer. You've stolen too much from the humans. I didn't steal from them. I probably got framed for someone else doing something. That would be my guess there. I didn't actually steal anything from the humans, but they blamed me for stealing something from them. At least I was able to drive a disagreement between the Clacons and the humans. They were allied, now they're not, because I framed the humans for that. I should try to steal construction next. Either battlesuits or armored exoskeleton would be a nice pickup. Then I won't have such horrible casualties in person-to-person combat. Okay, but we got a new improved robotics tech. That means, wow, we got attack at Chryslan from the humans of all sources. Interesting. Well, that doesn't look that scary, but I only have 8 bases there. Laima, Krias, Chryslan. Okay. Laima should be fine. Alright, time to go through and refit factories. How many turns do I have before that gets there? 4 turns is plenty of time. Let's upgrade factories first. So now we got to build a lot of factories, basically. Refit, refit. Because we're going from 3 factories per pop to 5 factories per pop. Oops. Tick through. Alright, I'll leave Zengara researching for right now. That's the planet I always leave on research when I'm doing terraforming or what have you. Refit. This will increase our production by a lot. Alright, so here's Krias, the planet I just took over. What do I want? I guess we'll do +9 to fill it out. Fill it up with pop. Refit. Refit. That ultra-rich planet will be done super fast. Alrighty. And as I said, I can, I'll worry about building defense bases after that. I think I'm okay. So yeah, for now, I need those ships to sit there and protect Krias. There we go. Next turn. Clacons attack Silicoids. Okay, well, I'll just put this to auto, because they're obviously going to run away. Oh, we got a chance to steal again. Well, I'm going to go construction. Battlesuits, yeah, nice. It's a nice pull. That adds 10 to my ground combat rolls. Now I won't be at such a huge disadvantage. Not as huge of a disadvantage, anyway. How many factories do we have? Ooh, I can stack up more factories here. Very nice. Still a gazillion red lines coming in. Okay, still just Laima and Chryslan. 3 turns to go. Yeah, we'll get a few more bases. I don't have a lot on my homeworld. I definitely should build more just to be safe. So pretty much every planet is building. Oh, look at this. Look at this disgusting rate of factory construction. 104 factories. If you're wondering the most I've ever had, I've been able to build in the extreme late game on an ultra-rich planet. I think I have gotten 1,000 factories per turn constructed. I've been around there, but it's pretty disgusting. Oh, this planet's right. This planet's small. I can't build many factories. So these planets will be building factories for a while, or a couple more turns. Except for Zengara, because I want to keep one planet on research. And yeah, we're just defending Krias right now and building factories. Not much more to say, really. Building up the economy. Alright, this is a little bit more promising. They might stay here. They probably will run, though. Yeah, I figured as much. There was at least a slight chance they might stay to fight that. Wow. Go for construction again. Maybe we can pull... Alright, we got a low-level construction tech. That wasn't so good. Okay, the Clacons got the derelict events. Let's see what that gave them. They got wow, they picked up antimatter bomb. Well, that's a little bit scary. But they still don't have anything in the way of missiles. Antimatter bomb is scarier. And they still have like nothing in the way of range techs either. Can still only move at warp 1. Chryslan and Laima are the only planets still being attacked. Just gotta check every turn. Let's make sure Krias has reserve spending, speeding it along. No, it did not, actually, as we stack up factories here. So it can go up to a pretty high number, actually, because I can go up to 5 times pop. So we can still build quite a few. Same thing here. Kolthos can go up to what, 565? Wow. Yeah, it's going to take a while to build all these factories. That's going to slow down the attack temporarily. That does not look that scary. And Krystalon is just, yeah, we'll just build these for right now. Yep, not much to say. Just building factories and defending Grius for right now. They're going to run away. I'm not surprised the humans declared war. It was definitely trending in that direction anyway. Alright, so, shipbuilding. The rich and ultra-rich planets have maxed out. Look at this, 2 turns for one of these. That's so disgusting. 2 turns, oh my god. 775 factories. How much total production is this planet getting? So 950 base, 780 after the cost of ships and bases is subtracted. Then that gets tripled because it's an ultra, no, wait a minute, it's rich. This one gets tripled to 1800 because it's ultra rich. Oh my god. They can build those ships so fast. Anyway, it's pretty nice. You should not be able to build a huge ship that fast at this stage of the game. Most of the planets, though, still need a number of turns more before they can finish their stuff. Like this planet still needs about 100 more factories, so that'll be about 3 more turns. Have I finished any of the new ships yet? I don't think so. No, none of them are done yet. What we can do, though, is we can probably scrap this long-range colony design. Probably don't need that anymore. And the laser design. They serve me well, but I don't think I need them anymore. If you play the game, you'll definitely get some ultra-rich planets at some point. I just want to make sure I'm not building any scouts now that I scrapped those planets. Alright, looks like I'm good. Alrighty. They're going to run away again. Here comes the attack against my homeworld. Was I supposed to be scared of this? That's not scary at all. Oh, well, they blew up my scout. Oh well. Whatever. Can't say I was too scared or too worried about that. Krios has still got some more ships incoming. Maybe we'll actually have a... you know, that big death ball that they had earlier might end up going to Krios, so I should probably get a base here, ASAP. Just in case. Just in case that huge stack that they sent earlier shows up. We'll see. If you remember that stack that they had that had like 5,000 ships in it. Alright. They're just going to retreat from this too. Yeah, all my planets have bases. Ooh, got another nice penetration. Alright, ooh, wow, that's... Oh, so they were apparently they were sending transports to Krios, but they didn't make it through. There's another war declaration, not surprising. So now I've got more planets under attack. Krios still. In addition to that, Centauri. Centauri should be pretty well defended, though. 21 bases. And Rigel. Okay, Rigel will need some more bases, but it's in pretty good shape, too. So, as expected, my diplomatic situation has fallen apart. No surprise there. Yeah, so I'm still trying to nab armored exoskeleton. That's why I keep going from them. I'm certainly not going to steal propulsion tech from them. Oh, wow, look at... Okay, well, we're not going to attack the Klakons anymore. They've got Scatterpack 7 missiles, so that's not going to happen. If he wants to sign peace, I actually will right now. Whatever. Maybe they'll come to me later. But yeah, I'm not going to try to attack. Not going to try to attack their Scatterpack 7s. Now the kitties will be the ones that we'll want to go after. let's get a report on them. But yeah, I'm not attacking into Scatter Pack 7s. That's not going to happen. Yeah, it's interesting that the Clacons have such a weird tech tree. Like, when you look at them, they have simply horrible propulsion tech, and they have no. They had no missiles. Now they've solved that problem. Their computer tech is really bad too. Their computer tech is quite low. If you're wondering why I'm stealing from them so easily, it's because they're really outdated in computer tech. But their weapons and force fields are both really nice. They've got some really nice stuff there. I'm still trying to steal that armored exoskeleton. So I need to go through and check these planets again. So I've already got enough bases to fend that off. At Zudak, we're building shipbuilding. This planet, little artifacts world. Gonna need to build some bases. All right, this planet's almost done with factories. This planet's almost done factories too, as we are here and here. So a lot of planets are going to max factories next turn. That means we can start building factories at Zangara, Lon as well. And Palladia is building ships because it's rich. Krios can finally get a base built. I think that's, yeah. I want to get some bases up, as I said, just for safety's sake. I'll feel a lot safer once those bases are up there. Tryon 2. My production will be much, much, much higher once all these bases are done now. Okay, finish that. And I'm going to need more bases there because I'm getting attacked there as well. All right, that'll work for right now. And that should be good for right now. Zyro Shield's kind of interesting. Depends on the situation. I believe that's the one that's quite good against missiles. I have to look up the description again. I actually have not used that one very much. Perhaps somebody can explain in chat, but my understanding is it's quite good against missiles, but it doesn't really help that much against other threats. At least that's my understanding. Anyway, we did finish the first 2 megabolts, and I think Guyena will be our next target, because the kitties are not that strong, and they just declared war on me. Alright, they're going to run away here again. Alright, there's another megabolt. Alright, so I'm going to click through. I'm going to get maxed out factories everywhere. And planetary shields down here. We almost have gotten past the gazillion red lines at Krios. And this planet's just about in safe shape. Let me get a few more bases and then I can go back to... Actually, well, let me max factories then. If you can max factories that easily, let's do that. Then I'll go back to defense spending here. And in fact, I'm going to get ready. Once all these planets are done factories, I'm going to set up an attack on Guyena and go after that world. Oh, we got more attacks incoming. All right, so we've got Rigel. Rigel's done with its factories, right? Yeah. So Rigel needs to build some bases. Not a lot, but we'll build at least 1 turn's worth. Krios we already looked at. Centauri. I think I looked at this one too. There we go. Actually, 25 bases should be... Actually, I don't think it even needs more. I think 22 is plenty. That threat is not very much. And then Kolthos has been targeted as well. But I don't think that this is really in any real danger either. I'll just build another set of bases. And that's all the planets attacking. Okay. So Zangara is building factories. Yep. Believe me, I remembered that it needed factories. So I've got it building factories. That's good. Let's do 1 more turn of this, and then I'll set up for an attack on Guyena next turn, because the planets should all be just about done with factories as of next turn. Research. Remember Willow over here? It's just quietly giving me 400 research points a turn. Very quietly doing so. Do I have an update on the Mercians yet? Okay. They also have Scatter Pack 7 missiles. That is troubling. That's troubling. So maybe we don't want to attack Kitty. Maybe we want to attack the humans. What's with all these Scatter Pack 7s? That's a really nasty missile. Maybe we want to attack the humans. Let's get an update on them, because my stuff's out of date with them. That's intimidating to have Scatter Pack 7. Maybe we still will anyway. I can probably make an attack work. Alright, whatever. With enough ships, I can probably make it work. Okay, Creus has maxed out factories. Now we can build bases. Anywhere else? Centauri, I already remember was getting attacked. Kolthos, I think, is fine. I don't think there's anything too scary on those ships. So it can go back to fleet building. Rigel actually has 2 different fleets incoming. Neither one is really that scary. I guess we'll do another turn of... And now we've got an attack over here. At Mu Delphi. Get a base or 2 there. Alright, so we're getting attacked a lot of places. They may well be trading techs around. The AI generally doesn't do too much of that, but they might be. It's possible. Also, I think I want to upgrade, change my routing around to Creus. Because that seems to be where, instead of moving the ships forward, just send them directly to Creus. Oh, there's a hotkey that you can send all of the relocate orders to one planet. I'll have to look that up again. Someone, or if one of you knows it, you can put it in the chat. But there is a hotkey to say, send all my relocate orders to this planet. Scatterpack 7s, yeah, I believe they fire 7 Hyper X's, I think. Fortunately, my ships do have pretty good shielding, but yeah, it's a little bit scary. I'm not going to lie. Alright, but let's set up this attack here. I don't think the... Oh, actually, never mind. Let's wait to see where Kitty's fleet goes before we do anything. I'm not going to set up any attack as long as Kitty has a fleet there. Alright, low level theft. Hand lasers, lowest... That's like the lowest weapon, one of the lowest weapon techs in the game. We'll frame the humans. Alright, so that's yet another war declaration. So everybody's at war with me now. All 5 races. It was just a matter of time once I launched that first attack. As I said, I would not have done that except that it doesn't matter. That I'm safe. Otherwise, I would not have made that attack. What's on these fleets? Okay, there is that battleship incoming in a number of turns. Rigel should probably build for another turn or so. I'm not too scared about that. Alrighty. Did the kitties move their fleet away from Vienna? Alt-R, thank you. Yes, they did move their fleet. Where is it going? It's moving to Kita for some reason. Are the kitties at war with someone else? Okay, the kitties are at war with like everybody, so that's reassuring. Let's look to it. I'm going to try an attack on Vienna, I think, next turn. I don't want to send Pop yet because I'm actually not sure if it's going to succeed. But I think I can make this work. How many total huge ships do I have? 16 is pretty good. It's pretty good. What do they have? They have 8 points of shielding. That's not the issue. The issue is just their Scatterpack 7s. Well, we shall see. But I think I can get through their shielding. Okay, whatever. Alright, what is this? Was that supposed to be scary or something? Okay. Alright, Creus is now largely pretty safe. Like, it's safe enough that I can send the fleet forward now. Kolthos. I think this planet's relatively safe. Maybe I'll do one more round of bases, get up to 20 there. And Rigel dealt with that attack just fine, so let's go back to research here. Mu Delphi has 22 bases. There are 500 there. I'll just build bases for now. Better safe than sorry. And there's another attack incoming to Laima. Build some more bases. As I said, better safe than sorry. Alrighty, let's try this. I don't think there's a Mercian fleet over here. Yeah, they don't have much in the way of a fleet. There's their attack fleet over there. If it works, good. If not, I can always send them back. Yeah, if I need more design slots, I'll scrap the scout spot. I don't know if I'll need them or not, though. Alrighty. What is this? An attack that did nothing. Okay, here's the actual battle. Now, what's on their ships? Let's get a scan on their ships. Stingers. What's on the planet? Alright, they have their Scatterpack 7s up right now. So I'm going to move my ships in opposite directions, and I'm going to wait to see which one they fire at. Okay, they're firing at the group to the top. Well, so much for those ships. How do I want to do this? Let's dodge away from these missiles, just for safety's sake. Well, so much for those ships. Alright. Let's see how much damage we can get in here. Oh, nice. That was well done. You can actually... Okay, so here, let me explain sort of a not minor, actually major exploit you can do. It's something that we generally call the dummy ships exploit. What you do is you design multiple ships that have exactly the same stats on them, like 3 or 4 designs that are all exactly the same, and then that gives you like 4 layouts of the same ship, and then you just micro whoever's being shot at by the missile bases away from the missiles, and then that basically allows you to, you know, like you have 2 stacks just running away from missiles while the other 2 bomb the planet. It's pretty darn cheesy. I did not do that deliberately here, but I kind of ended up in that situation anyway, because I ended up with 2 different stacks of ships. And yeah, I'm running away from the missiles, obviously. And watch, I think I can kill the planet before any of the missiles hit. So there you go. There's tactical maneuvering for you. Note that they fired all those scatter pack missiles, but they never actually hit me, and I took no damage. The game is a little... You can exploit the AI on the tactical screen sometimes. Alright, so what's actually on these ships? Heavy fusion, neutron... They really like the MPG, the neutron pellet gun. Alright, whatever. Get up there and try to run away. Retreat. Bye. Smell you later. So yeah, you can win some victories on the tactical screen. Alright, so we got control over Guyana. Now it's time to send some colonists. Okay, another note about diplomacy. So, it can be hard to improve. There's actually a number of ways to improve relations in this game. The easiest way to improve relations is to attack someone that the AI dislikes. So, the humans are at war with the Mercians. I bombed the Mercians. The humans liked me for it. So you can make allies in this game, but in order to make allies, you also have to make enemies at the same time. And that's one of the really interesting things about this game's diplomacy. It's like, yes, you can make friends with people, but you usually have to make enemies to make friends. It's a really nice system. The diplomacy is kind of simple in some regards, and it's also complicated in others. Anyway, let's check out where we're getting attacked. Kolthos has... Yeah, Kolthos has some attackers incoming. I would feel better with just a few more bases there. Rigel should be okay. I can't see that doing much of anything. Alright, I know what's on those sabers. They just have neutral pellet guns on them because I just saw them in combat last turn. And what's on this ship? I don't know what's on that Avenger design. Let's build a couple more bases just to be safe. You'll probably hear me say that a lot. Let's build a couple more just to be safe. Anyway, now we want to invade Guyana and take this over. So I'm going to start sending pop into this world. Anything that's close. And Krios can send that megavolt forward. Alright, so what turn is it? Races, status. We got an election coming up in 7 turns. I will probably play up to that point. Yeah, let me see if I can get peace with the humans, because I don't actually want to fight them. Sure, why not? Alright, so I got peace with the humans, and relations are all the way up to relax now. So that's nice. I actually think I'm going to keep my... See, the reason why I was able to do that is they are at war with the Mercians, so now I've actually got a friend. And I've actually kind of been on good terms with the humans for most of the game, so let's try to keep that going. Alright, time to try to take this world over. Kolthos, I actually think I'm going to use you for population again. Hit you up for some extra pop. Let's see, is that that's pushing the boundary of what it can grow in 1 turn, but we'll see. Centauri, that should also be 2 turns. You can send about that much. So first we've got to take out the defenders, and then we've got to repopulate the planet after it gets taken out. Remember, you can only regrow 20% of the planet's pop each turn, but I will send about a quarter of the planet's pop every single turn, each one of these. And I'll just keep doing that until we have the planet taken over. I'm not going to send from my ultra rich, but I will send from just about everybody else in range. How far is it from Krislan? 2 turns as well. Well, let's finish that Megabolt, and then we'll be maybe afterwards. But the rich and the ultra rich, no, I'm not going to send pop from them. And that's 3 turns. All right, so I'm just going to do this relatively quickly, just sending pop each turn. Oh, hello. What the? Where did this come from? All right, well, this could be more dangerous. They've got pulsons on that design. Oh my, okay, this planet's dead, actually. I had no idea that this fleet was coming. This is the core Bullrathi fleet. I did not see this. This planet's just been attacked so many times, I just assumed that it was another one of those tiny little nothing attacks. Yeah, so they have heavy fusion beams. They have a lot of heavy fusion beams. And heavy fusion beams should do enough damage to get past my shielding. I wish I'd known I could have sent back my ships, but there were just so many attacks coming at this planet, I lost track of this. Anyway, we need to hit this gladiator stack, because this has has 800 heavy fusion beams. Maybe if we can do enough damage. Oh, whoa. Are they actually running? Whoa. Are you serious? Wow, I guess they didn't think they had enough damage. Okay, I thought that they actually could take that. I actually thought they had enough to take that. What's on these ships? Alright, neutron blasters. No, that's nothing. I guess that they didn't have enough damage to get through the shielding. I thought the heavy blaster would have... I thought that the heavy fusion beam would have had enough to get through my shielding, but apparently not. I don't know. They might not have had enough damage to get through. If they ran it, they probably meant that they didn't have enough damage to get through. Alright, let's check out the... Alright, I have a huge, huge edge. I may actually win this combat. Okay, I'm not going to win it, but... Note that I inflicted massive casualties, because I now have the huge edge. I have battle suits. We both have Zortrium battle suits, but I've got personal deflector and ion rifle, so that adds plus 20 to my attacks. They get plus 5 from being the defender, but I had a huge edge there. Yeah, I'm because heavy fusion. Hold on, I'll check the numbers on that. Where is it? Tech, because I have the fusion beam. Yeah, fusion deals 4 to 30. Oh, okay, no, because it deals 4 to 30. That gets cut in half against planetary shields. So I have 15 points of shielding. They don't have enough, but their pulsons could have gotten through. So I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't try that. Anyway, though, looks like I was safe against the kind of threats they could mount. So, whatevs. Looks like it worked out. I feel like 25 bases is probably enough there for right now. And wait, where else am I being attacked? Mu Delphi? Yeah, I already realized I had enough there. Lima, you should build 1 scout. Just so they won't run away. Okay. Alright, send pop forward. And now that that ship was finished, let's get a nice huge infusion of pop from the capital homeworld. And this should be about all I have to send in terms of pop. 1 more turn of sending from these planets, because as I said, I have that huge advantage in ground tech. A huge advantage in ground tech. I have actually invaded planets before where I was like minus 40 in ground tech, which meant that they were killing me at about 10 to 1. And I had to send like 200 pop every single turn, and I was killing maybe 15 to 20 of them, and just kept doing that every turn until I wore them down at some of these planets. And Creus, build me a scout so that they won't run away. Alright. Ooh, they've actually managed to rebuild some of the planet. That's no worries though. I'll just move over here and attack. I'm actually going to bomb with the smaller ship because I don't want to damage the planet. I'm trying to avoid damaging the planet as much as possible. This is still going to do a lot of damage to the planet, though. You know, I didn't want it to. Not too bad. We destroyed about 20 factories or so. Oh, I don't want to steal propulsion, because those guys have garbage propulsion. But I will steal that neutron pellet gun, because why not? So we got 120 soldiers en route, 58 there. By the way, you can buy this game for about $5 on GOG. I should take this over with my massive edge in ground technology. Die, cats, die. So 260 factories, and we'll get whatever garbage tech they have. That would be nice, but I already have Improved Robotics 5. Antimatter, okay, that's nice. That's an increase to my weapons. Range 4 is garbage. Range 7 is not useful in Class 3. Alright, the rest of the stuff was outdated, but it's always useful to have extra tech, because it helps miniaturize your stuff. Alright, blah blah blah. Placed in the reserve, we know. Okay, so we took over another planet. Let's see, Mu Delphi about to be attacked. Lima doesn't need more scouts. Guyena will now be attacked, interestingly enough by the humans this time. Planets. Guyena needs reserve spending. I will also need to, I need to terraform it. This is actually going to be a pretty good planet once it's terraformed. It's going to be about pop 120 or so. And I've got population incoming, so I don't need to build pop there. Palladia just finished a warship. I'm actually going to have it stop building ships and pump reserve, because the reserve spending is getting low, and I want to have some available. Alright. Yeah, we just need another turn or two for Guyena, and then we can go on to Spica. Actually, I could probably take out Spica now, but let's wait one or two, wait like one more turn. Send a little bit more pop. And Creus can send a little bit more pop too. And it should be close to maxed out in pop after this, with all those transports that have been coming in. And let's reroute all my, how do I reroute my stuff to here? Is it Altar? There we go, Altar, yes, thank you. I'll reroute my incoming ships to Guyena now, to help defend it. Looking good. Alright, here's the attack over here. Alright, again, so they've got heavy fusion, neutron pellet. We know, we've seen these designs before. So why don't they run away? Because they're trying to kill my scout. I agree that this is kind of exploitative as well. I should probably just delete the scout instead of using that scout as bait to kill hundreds of ships. But I admit, if they're dumb enough, if the AI is that dumb, I will take advantage of it. Auto Blaster, ooh, very nice. Oh, we can get... we need a missile upgrade. Like, Plasma Cannon's really sweet too, but I have the... I've got the Auto Blaster. Let's get Hercular missiles. That's a big upgrade from Stingers to go up to Herculars. Okay, and Creus and Gion Remax and Pop. Okay, Creus has one of those Mega Bolts. Okay, so yeah, look at this planet. Pop 140 max. It's got 127 right now. And yeah, we just need to pump factories here. So more reserve spending, please. 500. This planet will, yeah, it can build factories pretty darn fast, though. Alright, so 2 Guyena. Actually, Gion can probably top it off with another 10 million or so. Okay, that looks good. And let's move the attack forward to Spica, shall we? How many, what do they have attacking here at Guyena? Not much. Very, very little. Kolthos being attacked. Bases there. Lima is probably fine. Oh, there's a new one. Sidon getting attacked. Build some bases there. And that's it. Yeah, you can... Master of Orion 2 is very different from Master of Orion. It's actually a sequel to Master of Magic, if anyone played that game. It has much, much more in common with Master of Magic, if anyone played that one. Alright, so time to start sending pop forward to Spica. That'll be our next target. I'll just do the same thing as before. Start sending pop forward. And yeah, whenever it gets there, basically. Kolthos I've been leaning on to provide pop, and I'm going to keep doing it because I need the population. Wait, what the? Crystalline, you should be building ships. I don't know what that was. Alright, that's 3 turns. Yeah, I pretty much just have these rich planets doing the actual building of ships. So I'll leave behind a couple of these, and we'll send the rest forward to Spica. Unless there's a Death Fleet there, but there isn't. Alrighty. I'm not too scared about only 10 bases. I mean, yes, they have Scatter Pack 7, but remember, my ships have 5 points of shielding. They're firing Hyper X's, they deal 8 damage, so I block more than half the damage from them. So I'm not too scared about their missiles. Interestingly enough, they're also firing at that ship. There we go. Plus, I can probably get the missiles to go through the asteroid field. Missiles lose some of their effectiveness if they go through the asteroids like that. Alright, remember, the Megabolt 5 also has auto repair on it, so it'll take some damage, but like, let's see how much this does. Ooh, that did a lot. It still did a lot, but it wasn't quite enough to kill a ship, and then we took out the base. Okay, I actually thought it would do a lot less than that, but those scatter packs are nasty. And we're not going to bomb because we've got population incoming. All right, good stuff. Torpedoes can be useful. They're like another type of missile, although you can only fire them every other turn. They have like kind of some weird properties. Also, unlike missiles, they only deal half damage to bases. Unlike missiles that deal full damage. It's at 139 out of population, but that's okay. Alright, so another round of reserve spending here. Guyana can take quite a bit of reserve spending. Yeah, quite a bit. It's actually going to max out really fast, which is nice. I'll hold those ships there for the moment. Alright, so I need more pop to go up to Spica. More pop, as much as it can handle. Just keep sending it each turn. Poor little Gion and Creus. I bet you never thought they'd send all this population up there. The good news is Guyana will be able to send a lot of pop in a couple turns. And Kolthos as well. Can send right about 20 per turn. Crystalline is like just a little bit too far. Alright, that's good. I'm playing up to the next council vote, as I said before, which should be pretty soon. Okay, yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. So, we are going to land 35 the first turn. I don't think I have quite enough to take them out. Maybe if I have really good dice rolls. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh, 2-0. Look at that, 2-0. Wait, what? Why is it only 25 factories? Should be more than that. Alright, so I've gotten the third message. That means I have 18 out of 48. When you get, if this is you, now normally you see the AI getting to this message. If it's you getting to this message, that means the game is, the game's getting to the ending point. It's very hard for the AI to win once you've hit that point. Okay, so that's an old tech. That doesn't really do anything. Outdated tech. Alright. And if we look at the races tab, I am decisively pulling out in front. There's an election in 2 more turns. The humans are even going to vote for me. I don't think I have quite enough to win the game, but it'll be pretty darn close. I can probably win at the next council vote after this one. Alright, so I've got more people incoming to that planet. Let's see where else I've got attacks from. Kolthos. Kolthos is actually going to get attacked from 2 locations. Laima, which I think is okay. Sidon, which is getting up there. Once I get over 20 bases, I'll feel safe there. Spica, yeah, this planet, I guess, was fought over because it doesn't have very much. Gion, I think that planet's okay. And Guyana, which is still being fought over. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm still defending. I need to hold in place while I'm defending these two worlds. Spica's got more population incoming. No, you guys stay there. Yeah, there's people incoming. Spica, I'll just dump like 50 into the reserve so it can double. And yeah, it needs factories right now is the main thing. And it needs to be terraformed too. I thought there were more. I guess that this planet never had that many factories built for whatever reason. Or no, not from Vienna. Gion. These two. Alrighty. And that's good for this turn. How long have I been streaming? I'm actually about to stop, unfortunately. But you'll be able to see this on either YouTube or... Oh, wow. They actually... Wait, they're actually fighting me? I just assumed they were going to run away, so I put it on auto. Alright, let's see what's on this design. Okay, they've got Megabolt cannons on here. Now, the Megabolt cannon is quite nice, but it's not going to do anything against the level of shielding I have. And there's no point in firing at that thing while it's still cloaked. Not going to do anything. They'll take very little damage while cloaked from missiles. Alright, let's get out of there. Well, I hope it was worth it killing those scouts. Range 10, pretty useless. Ooh, high energy focus is at the next level. I would have liked another engine, but I do have the high energy focus. I guess we now belatedly are getting the scout on these systems from our scanner. Alright, where else are we getting attacked? Guyana, Kolthos. I think we already knew about Kolthos, though. Sidon, that's probably enough. And Spica, yes, now it's actually got some population in there. So, terraform that this turn. Start terraforming it anyway. And Gion, which should be fine. Okay, looking good. Got even more colonies here. So we're about to have another council vote, as I said. 2475. Remember, every 25 turns, I should have way more than I need right now. I should be in absolutely no danger whatsoever. Humans will vote for me, definitely. They're on great terms with me. They are allied with the Bulrathi, but I think they might vote for me. Even if they don't, though, there's no possible way I can lose. I don't think I will win right here. I might even turn down a victory if I can, just to play on. But yeah, this should be no trouble at all. Oh, hello. So, found the core of the Bulrathi fleet, apparently. Had no idea that they were here. Oh, look at that, by the way, 3 Nun launchers. Alrighty, so this is that same group that we saw before. Okay. We can kill some of these. If we can dance around the slow ones, we can get a couple kills here. Turn off missiles and wait. Alright, we're going to use the wait command. There we go. Alright, so we were able to kill the fast-moving one. What else do we have? Oh, this one just has pulsar missiles. There's no way I can go toe-to-toe with 800 ships that have fusion beams on them, though. That is not going to work. I have to retreat, and they will destroy this colony, unfortunately. Which is a shame, but I can't go toe-to-toe with them. They will kill my ships, and I don't want to build an entirely new fleet. Also, they have the 2 space beam weapons. So, the only good thing is they are super-duper slow. But anyway. So yeah, they will blow up this colony. I will get the colony destroyed message here. That's okay. That is the one fleet of theirs. And yeah, obviously the transports going to Spica are going to be lost. So, oh well. Win some, you lose some. Note that the overall galactic pop is actually lower right now than it was earlier. Now, I'm surprised the humans voted for the Bullrathi. I guess because they had that alliance, but they are peaceful with me. I thought they might vote for me. Anyway, that means they'll all vote for the Bullrathi, but note that I have way more than a veto block. I have 17 votes out of 38, so that's almost 50%. So I abstain, and the game will go on from here. Alrighty, let me grab that fleet then. We'll head back to Guyana. That's a bit of a shame, but that Bullrathi fleet, I don't even know where it is. There it is. I can't go toe-to-toe with them yet. Not yet. Not against 800 fusion beams. And with only half of my fleet. Note that my fleet was divided in half. If I have my whole fleet together, how many megabolts do I have? 17, 17. I've got 34 times 11. And 30 times 14. So I've got about 800 megabolts on these two designs. But yeah, I don't know if I would win the battle. I would lose a lot of my fleet, and I don't see any reason to do that. I see no reason to do that. So anyway, we lost that colony, but it's no big deal. We're in great shape, and we'll go from there. So this streaming session was right around 2 hours or so, I think. So anyway, I hope people enjoyed watching. I will cut this into 2 parts, as I've been doing, and I will put them as highlights here on Twitch, and they will go up onto YouTube in a day or two as well when I have a chance to get around to doing that. Overall, we are in excellent shape. I've taken a chunk out of the bottom portion of the map. Looks like the Bullrathi have been gaining some systems. Maybe we'll go after the Clacons after that. Well, I don't know. I guess Kitty's falling apart. There's not much left of the cats. I don't really want to attack the humans because they're my allies. Maybe we'll take a look at the Bullrathi next. I actually need to get an update on them. But we shall see. Anyway, I'll figure that out next time. Overall, in terms of total power, I've actually taken the lead in total power, which means I'm in very good shape. So anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys again soon. Till then, have a good one. Take care. Stream off.